Well, just joining us from Washington, D.C. is Ernesto Castaneda. He is a director of the Center for Latin American and Latino Studies at the American University. Thank you so much for joining us, Ernesto. Now, predictions of Cuba's imminent collapse are really at the fore right now. There have been so many times. Are they once again greatly exaggerated?
Yes, there is probably still a lot of resilience in the Cuban people and the Cuban government. Indeed, the economic conditions are really bad. Everything that Ed Agustin said is correct, obviously. And now that there will be less oil coming from Venezuela, zero oil from Venezuela or Mexico, it's going to get worse. And what is in Cuba is that there's very little car traffic. A lot of people walk or are very careful when they need to drive long distances, and people have small motorcycles or stay home. So this is going to get only worse. So it's really tough. There's long lines already for taxis and chauffeurs, for diplomats, for the ones who can afford to move around the island. It will be now almost impossible to get a gas for the cars, so making it tough. But what we see in the island is that the political opposition is weak. It's not very well organized, and it's not the first time that Cuban's elite and government are facing this crisis. And a lot of the young, active people have left the island and are sending remittances to their family members. So at least for now, those people are taken care of because they have access to dollars or euros.
So how weak is the government and how weak is the economy? Because they feed into each other.
Right. The government is not as popular as in the early days of the revolution, partly because the economy is no longer available to deliver the services that it once was famous for worldwide, meaning free quality education, even some of the best medical schools in the Americas, and access to healthcare for the population. There was free and other cultural and social amenities that now, because there's so little money to go around, the few libraries and public spaces available, they're not in the best situation. And while there has been a couple of new hotels built that are nice and luxurious, the middle classes even and the poor people in Cuba find it very hard even to remodel or just do maintenance to their houses. So yes, that doesn't help the government. But again, because there's no real elections and there's no real alternative, the fall is not necessarily imminent. At the same time, Marco Rubio, one of his interests in attacking Venezuela and getting rid of Maduro was indeed